How to navigate today's mortgage interest rates. We'll answer that question very quickly, talk about where current interest rates are today, and then I'll dive into a sale that I had last week and some coming soon properties. So in the Milpitas Post, the real estate section on Friday, they have noted in a moving world of real estate, one factor often looms larger than most, and that's the mortgage interest rate. For prospective home buyers, watching these rates fluctuate can feel like a high-stakes weather report. Why do the rates are quoted different from what you saw last month? Well, interest rates are not set in a vacuum. Rates are weighed in by economic conditions, their own risk tolerance, and specific market indicators like the 10-year Treasury bond yield and the price of mortgage-backed securities. So there's a lot of data that goes into the drawing up of where interest rates are. One of the first decisions as a buyer you always make and face is choosing between finding an adjustable rate mortgage or a fixed rate mortgage. Finding a fixed rate does offer some security, and then it's stable for the entire rate of the loan. In contrast, the ARM, which is the adjustable rate mortgage, starts out with a lower interest rate, but it can tend to go up in the first 5 to 7 years, so it is not adjustable. I've had a lot of buyers this year that have dived into an adjustable rate mortgage with the hopes that if rates do continue to come down, they can refinance the property in a year or two with a nice fixed rate mortgage. So that's an option that a lot of buyers today are exploring. So how can you find the right lowest possible rate? The National Association of Realtors suggests several proactive steps to take before you choose which one to go. Shop around, that's number one. Boost your credit score up. That will help in the rate scoring and the interest rate that you'll end up achieving. And also you can buy discount points. You can pay a fee at the closing, usually up to 1% of the loan amount, to buy down the interest rate. Actually, in the 247 Delia Street transaction that I have presently that's closing next week, the seller is paying $26,000 worth of buy down interest rate for that buyer to qualify. It was kind of a difficult property to sell, so the seller was very willing to do that and offer that concession to the buyer. Ultimately, the best way to navigate this complex landscape is with a team of trusted professionals. So you want to hire a good realtor and a good mortgage broker to help be able to navigate which way to go through on the interest rate search. Okay, where are rates today? They've gone up just a bit, so we're looking at 30-year fixed conforming at 6.5%, 15-year fixed conforming at 5.99%, 30-year fixed jumbos at 6.5%, and 15-year jumbo is at 6.125. So I'm really hopeful that we might see rates trending down toward the end of this year. So what do we have open? Coming up this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, is 3372 Mildred Lane in Lafayette. Asking price is $1,295,000. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Been on the market now a couple weeks, so we're probably looking. We haven't sold that this weekend. That our normal operation is after minimum 3 weekends we do a price reduction, so we're kind of open to that one. And very excited to share with you that I did sell 1550 Clear Lake Avenue in Milpitas. That's that 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath townhome. It's an end unit in the Senate Elementary School. We had it priced at $799, $950. One unit had come up for sale out there, a real teaser low price at $697,000 for a remodeled same unit. So we immediately dropped the price of our unit to $749,000. Had the weekend open house. Had about 25 families through, I had reported last Monday. In the meantime, we ended up with 3 offers on the property, and we were able to get full price, $749,000 for that unit. So I think we did really well. The seller is very happy. So there's some strategy in pricing and where you go out in the market. And you don't want to sit too long at an asking price without making an adjustment if you don't have an offer. Typically, a seller should see an offer in about 2 weeks on a property. If not, there's some problems with what's going on, either the location of the property, the condition of the property, or the pricing of the property. So we visit those 3. Okay, at 247 Delia Street will be closing next week. That was listed at $1,298,888. As I said, that one had a $26,000 reduction as a credit from the seller to the buyer to buy down their interest rate, but we're closing at a price of $1,291,000. So with that credit, brings the seller at a net of $1,265,000. So very excited about that one. 319-321 Lynn Avenue duplex should be closing next week. That's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath on one side, 3-bedroom, 2-bath on the other side. We were at a list price of $1,598,888. Had some good activity. We are closing at $1,575,000. So that is excellent. So prepping up, excited about the new coming soon, and we'll be talking about when this one comes on the market. 453 Taylor Drive in Milpitas. It's in the Sunny Hills area. 5-bedroom, 2-bath. It's got 2 bedrooms and a bath downstairs, which is really neat for a lot of families that have visiting relatives coming in or need a home office downstairs or another, extra suite for a master bedroom if you want to do that downstairs. And that price point will be $1,650,000. On that one, we're going through fresh paint inside. We've decided to take the popcorn off the ceiling and do recessed lighting. And then new LVP laminate flooring downstairs, new carpet in the bedrooms and the upstairs landing. So that one's exciting. Coming up, 1464 Edsel Drive, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1.5. And I've been talking about this for about a year, but hopefully they're getting ready. 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 390 Monmouth Drive, price point 1.7. Both of those are in Milpitas. So if you're looking for a Milpitas expert, you've got one right here. I'm Debbie Giordano of Master Brokers. Give me a call at 408-945-8988. We'll get a game plan together, talk about what we need to do to prep your property. Market is excellent. It's in a good seller's favorable market right now. So give me a call and we'll get you going. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.